Hello everyone, this is Lais from Be Happy Now and greetings from Thailand. So as most of you know by now, I like to spend my winters in warmer countries such as Thailand, and I will head back to Europe as soon as it gets warm again in springtime. And I wanted to record this little video to talk about the energy forecast for February. But before I do that, I just wanted to reflect on January and how I felt during this month. And maybe you can relate to that, so that's why I'm sharing it. I felt a strong urge to be by myself in January, to have a solitary month, to be able to reflect, to be able to meditate. I felt sometimes a little bit lost and confused, and I needed that time and that space to be by myself in my meditation, quietening my thoughts, to just gain that clarity again and to feel more grounded and to get all these answers. And we only get answers to our questions when we are quiet, when we can still our mind, when we can be with ourselves without being interrupted by thousands of people, mobile phones, internet, etc. So if you've been going through the same in January and you didn't take that time for yourself, you might still be feeling the same now in February and going forward. Because as I talked in my 2016 energy forecast, this year will be a very challenging year in terms of, there will be so many new beginnings and endings. It's a spiritual year, so it's an end of a cycle for many people, whether it's in your career, in your job, or in your relationships. And it's so important to sit with yourselves and to visualize what it is that you want to create this year, or what it is that you want to put an end to. So I know that when I work with many of you, you're stuck in careers that you sort of like, but it's so easy by now. Like, there's no challenge anymore. You go to work, you know what you have to do, you've been doing these tasks for months, maybe years, and it's all easy. And on a conscious level, you tell yourself, it's great, I know how to do my job, I go home, I don't feel so stressed. But on a subconscious level or on a soul level, I would suspect that your soul would start feeling bored, because our soul wants to grow, our soul wants to explore new things, and we continuously as human beings have to push ourselves out of our comfort zones to experience the magic, that is out of our comfort zones basically. And I started this already last year. I started to pushing myself more and more, and recording these little videos is one step. Being more visible in the online world, being an introvert, it's not easy for me to do that, but I decided I needed to push myself because I was starting to feel very comfortable in my little business. And I was just thinking, what can I do to improve? What can I do to grow? And it was definitely around becoming more visible, being less shy, being less introverted, and putting myself out there, because I really wanted to grow my business and be available on a more global level. And that's what's been happening for me. I've been working with lots of global clients, and that's what I really wanted. That's what my soul wanted, because first of all, I like to connect with people from all sorts of different backgrounds, different countries, different religions, different upbringings, and it's so interesting to me to work with a variety of different people. And on top of it, I love to travel, so if I would only be serving my clients in the country or the town where I live in, it means I couldn't travel that much. But I love to travel, so while traveling I can still work, and this is what I'm doing now in Thailand as well. I'm working globally with different clients all over the world over Skype and doing distance healings. You don't need to be at the same spot, right? So this was for me the period of growth, and I'm still growing into it. I'm still learning, and it's fun. Of course, it's challenging and it scares the crap out of out of me sometimes, but I'm doing it. So whatever it is for you in your job, in your career, what you want to push yourself to grow, just go for it. And just think about what are the qualities you want to improve. Take this month in February now to really reflect how you can grow in your business, in your career, in your job. Maybe it's even about trying something out, something completely new. Maybe it's about starting your own business. Maybe it's about applying for a new job. Maybe it's about changing the function, maybe changing the field you work in. Or maybe it's just about getting more responsibilities wherever you're at the moment. And whatever it is for you, just start reflecting what it is that could push yourself out of your comfort zone. And the same with relationships. So I know that many of you are stuck in not so happy relationships, but I know that it's so difficult for some of you to leave or, to even improve the relationship. So in February, if you're stuck or you feel you're stuck and your relationship is not going anywhere and you're unhappy, or your partner is unhappy, you both are unhappy, this is the month to start reflecting, especially with Valentine's Day coming up now in February, right? It's a couple's day. So maybe alone or as a couple together, start reflecting on where this relationship is going, what you can do to improve it, how you can improve your communication, how you can improve as a couple. Maybe it's about seeking out, a therapist, a couple therapist, or maybe it's really just letting go and moving on. So whatever it is, take that time to reflect, in which areas in your life you feel stuck, in which areas you need to seek advice. Maybe you need to talk to a therapist, maybe you need to talk to a coach, maybe you need to talk to your friends, your family, maybe you need to do a little brainstorming by yourself. Whatever it is, you know best who or what can help you to achieve that. I also took a tarot card to summarize the energy in February, and it really coincides with what my overall message was already, because I took the Seven of Swords, and this is the card of betrayal or lying. And I really want you to think about in which areas in your life are you betraying yourself, or are you lying to yourself? Because sometimes we tell ourselves, I'm so happy, in my career, in my job, in my daily life, in my relationship. But are you really? Are you really happy? Is your soul happy? Is your heart happy? Is there no way that you could be happier, by stretching yourself more or growing? So yes, I think that's it for my little energy forecast for this month. I would love to hear from you. I always love to hear from you when you send me emails after my energy forecasts. Just drop a line, how you're doing, where you want to stretch yourself, or maybe you need some clarity around something. Just ask me any questions and I will get back to you. So have a beautiful month and take care. Bye.